We waited 6 months for this. The debut last night, Monday Night Raw on Netflix. What'd you think?
It was pretty good. I enjoyed some parts of it more than others. I'll tell you what though. I thought the main event was good. I didn't think it was great. I really
For the
didn't.
record, I am wearing this brand new CM Punk shirt just for you that I got on Christmas. Beating your boy Seth Rollins, the best in the world. I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan, by the way. I have Rollins gear as well, but I wanted to wear this just for you. I know how much of a CM Punk fan you are. Um.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah,
Overall, I thought it was a good show. I'm not saying it was bad, but like the main event, it just didn't quite it just wasn't great to me. It was very good. I still give it a solid like B plus. Like it wasn't bad, but there's just something about it that I'm like, not quite.
outside of Hulk Hogan getting booed out of the building, which I thought was objectively hilarious. Um,
Dude, I literally when I heard his music, I literally muted the TV.
um, the only knock I had on the show, which wouldn't make it an A plus for me, was I thought Rhea and Liv should have been a stipulation. Like
It
I don't.
I thought
I,
wait a minute. Hold on. I
go ahead.
thought it was supposed to be a last woman
I
standing
thought it
match.
was too. Apparently, we all got fooled on the internet. Apparently, that was a fake Twitter, a fake X handle, and I said, "What? Like I thought they confirmed that." I
Yeah, I
guess not.
thought
I guess it was all a ruse on the internet. That's what somebody said on like Thursday or Friday, and I was like, "What?" So, like that to me fell a little bit short. Outside of that, though, I thought the production, at least for me, I felt like it felt a little bit like a white WrestleMania. That Intuit Dome is freaking insane, man.
oh
Like
yeah.
that atmosphere was incredible. The Rock coming out to a huge pop to start the show, which I know he didn't go into Final Boss character. Don't worry, it's coming back. That was all just for show last night. That was all to get the casual audience back in. That was all for the Netflix executives. They didn't want anything crazy to happen last night. The final boss is coming back. I fully believe that.
That that part was really weird to me, especially when he thanked Cody Rhodes. I'm like, weren't you two just didn't people just hate the final boss just a few months ago?
Hey, Josh, you know what it's a setup for? It's a
WrestleMania.
setup for in the Royal Rumble when number 31 comes out because he's the final boss, because he's a member of the TKO board, because he can do whatever he wants, and he enters the Royal Rumble. You have the return of the final boss.
Okay. I mean, you know my feeling about what I want to see with Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, and I stand by that. Even though it's probably not going to happen, it's the match I would like to see. Um,
By the way, I am so excited for this ladder match of the Rumble. I think it's going to be awesome.
oh yeah. I love that Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes got involved in tribal combat last night.
And the fact that Cody inadvertently helped Roman Reigns again, which I know The Rock put the Uwafala around the neck of the tribal chief. Again, I don't think he was very happy about it.
I thought you do you remember how CM Punk said there was a favor for
Yes.
I thought the favor was going to be that Paul Heyman screws over Roman Reigns, and that's how we get to Roman Reigns, CM Punk at WrestleMania.
You know, I wonder. I just said The Rock's going to enter the Rumble. I wonder if that's how Punk makes his favor. Like, he's the one that enters the Royal Rumble last.
Maybe. I
Like,
mean, Cena's already declared for the Rumble,
by the way,
so
what I am so excited. I cannot tell you. I'm like a little 10-year-old kid every time Cena comes out. And somebody pointed this out. The fact that John Cena has gone from the Cena sucks chance all the way to in his freaking retirement tour, them chanting "You deserve it" when going after a 17th world title. Cena's gone full babyface again.
Yeah. Um. So I love how they used the surprise roll up last night with Jey Uso against Drew McIntyre. That's just gonna make Drew even angrier, and I can't wait to see how this develops. I'm loving this Drew McIntyre stuff.
Oh,
It's
I think Drew is one of the realest characters in WWE. Speaking of which, I think one of the most controversial, maybe not moments, but just thoughts from the internet, if you will. You're a big UFC guy, so you're used to this. It doesn't bother me per se, but there's a lot of comments about the sponsorship and what's going on the mat. Does it bother you?
not really. It's a lit. I'll say this though, it's a little odd because the SmackDown ring is just blue. Me personally, I would have had the Raw ring just be red, but that again, I'm used to all the advertisements and stuff because it's a UFC thing. So I don't think it's that crazy. By the
Oh,
way, on the subject of SmackDown, the way they did it with Tiffany Stratton was,
yes, it is Tiffy time, baby.
I hope she holds that belt all the way through WrestleMania. And I would even allow her to keep it beyond WrestleMania.
I don't know about through WrestleMania, but I think she's going to be champion going into WrestleMania.
God. I'd love to see
Tiffany Charlotte, that's the rumor on the street. Charlotte returns to the Rumble, wins it.
Ooh, Tiffany Charlotte. I like the idea of Tiffany Stratton against a heel Bianca Belair. I really like that.
Do you feel the way I do, though, that Bianca's going to be revealed as Jade's attacker, and that's how they do Jade and Bianca?
The Eras Tour for men.
Yes, it is. It is the Eras Tour for men. I coined that, Jade. It is the Eras Tour for men. I'm getting my shirt made up, as a matter of fact, a real thing. And Josh, if you want one, tell me. I'll send you one. It is the Eras Tour for men is alive and well.
Yes, I did see this. I did see that you titled your video that on YouTube today. That is quite funny, my friend. But it's going to be interesting to see how this whole thing develops now. Like I said, I personally want it to be Cody versus Kevin versus Randy in a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. But what I'm most interested in coming out of Raw is what happens with Drew McIntyre now, because he's going to explode after how he lost to Jey Uso. So I can't wait to see how that whole story develops.
For the record, real quick, I am not a believer in any of these WrestleMania rumors that are coming out right now. I think they're sort of being fished by WWE to get people talking. I don't know if you've seen some of these matches that have reportedly been decided on, because I don't believe any of them. One of them is Cena Cody Rhodes.
I don't like that.
And the other is Rollins and Gunther.
I have heard that one.
I don't believe any of them. And, as I was telling today on Brandon's World, I still had the thought of Cody, Roman, Rock. You have Cody in a triple threat. That's my triple threat. You have Cody, KO, Randy. I think that we could potentially get Gunther, Cena. That's the one I want. It's Gunther, Cena, and Gunther beats Cena. Gunther is such a great heel. He has obviously such respect for this great sport. I think Cena having to lose the Rumble, he gets eliminated by somebody stupid like Dom or somebody, has to go work his way for the chamber, wins the chamber. Everybody gets excited. He's going to be a 17-time world champion, and he loses.
Yeah. I'm all right with that.
That to me, and then as I was talking with my one buddy, I think I told you this before, the way I would have Cena win the 17th world title, he cashes in Money in the Bank.
Ooh, that would be a unique way to do it.
I think he wins Money in the Bank. He beats Gunther when he's already taken down. That's when he beats Gunther, is via the Money in the Bank briefcase. And then, he'll drop it eventually to somebody, and then you get to Randy Orton for his final program.
Okay. I'm I'm kind of into that. I'm
Like that.
kind of into.
And my thought is, I know we all want these dream matches with Cena, where you have the sort of one-off dream matches with maybe the likes of Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, etc. You do that when he's the world champion and he comes out on Raw and SmackDown and does the Cena Open Challenge.
Yeah. I hope we get something with Carmelo Hayes at WrestleMania. I was kind of hoping they would break the trend and do Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams at WrestleMania last year. They didn't.
It's still on the table for this year. Oops. Josh has left the facility here on Championship Rings. Yeah, I'll give it a couple minutes. We only have a couple minutes left in this show, but yeah, I'm very excited tonight for the John Cena Eras Tour for Men, as I coined it. There we go. Josh, you're back.
I don't know what happened. I just randomly got kicked off.
So, all right. Well, do you have any thoughts on this? Anything else?
Like I said, I'm very interested to see where Drew McIntyre goes. It kind of feels like they're setting up Drew versus Roman at Mania. It kind of feels that way.
See, I was thinking more of like Roman and Punk.
It could be. Like I said, I thought the favor was going to turn out to be that Paul Heyman screws over Roman.
Yeah. No, I'm wondering, is our Mania match going to be a face Jacob Fatu against Solo Sikoa? Is that a Mania match?
It doesn't feel like a Mania match. Although, what about, they did have Braun Strowman be involved with the Bloodline. Are they maybe setting up Braun Strowman versus Solo at WrestleMania?
See, I don't know where Solo goes from here. Now it kind of feels like the Bloodline is like over. Like that to me last night, Roman gets the old follow back. Are they going to go back to Roman's the tribal chief? Like, I don't know.
I feel like the Bloodline stuff needs to be over. It feels like it's run its course. So,
yeah, but it's like I kind of feel like the Usos and Sammy and like they all need to just go their separate ways, some way, somehow.
Yes, me personally, I don't love that Sammy got pulled back into the Bloodline stuff. Same with Jey Uso.
Is it a way to do Sammy and KO and Mania again? Like that's kind of what I was thinking, which is why I don't think we're going to get Cody, Randy, KO, because I think Sammy and KO are going to be back to feuding again.
What about Randy and Kevin Owens? There's unfinished business there.
Yeah, that's a real potential. I see this. When you have multiple stories and go the same way, that's when you know this product is working.
Yeah. And let me just say this. I hate it when people say, oh, you can't be a WWE fan and an AEW fan. Yes, you can.
Well, yes, you can. It doesn't mean that we are or that I am or that you are, but you can. I totally agree with your sentiment.
Me personally, I prefer AEW over WWE because I just like the sports presentation of AEW more so than WWE. But I'm not going to dismiss WWE. Like, I enjoy some of their stories. Not all, but some of them.
You can never tell somebody that they cannot be a fan of something. I can disagree with you and I can make fun of AEW and we can disagree, but I'm never not going to tell you, don't do it. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it.
Exactly.